Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well today because I've got some big news, especially if you're a senior or know someone who is. The buzz around Social Security has been growing louder lately, and it's for a great reason. There's been a major move in Washington to increase the monthly benefits for Social Security recipients. And no, this isn't just a small adjustment, but something much more significant. I'm talking about a $2,600 one-time payment and a $200 monthly boost for eligible Social Security recipients, thanks to Bernie Sanders' new bill. I know this sounds like big news, and it truly is, so let's dive deep into what this means, who's going to benefit, and how this could help seniors across the nation. For years now, Social Security has been the cornerstone of financial stability for millions of seniors and disabled Americans. However, the problem is that for many years, the payments just haven't kept up with the rising cost of living. Many seniors have struggled with inflation, rising healthcare costs, and other unexpected expenses, and it's been getting harder for them to make ends meet on their current benefits. The average monthly Social Security payment today is about $1,600, but depending on where you live, that might be far from enough. In some parts of the country, that barely covers rent, let alone the rising costs of healthcare, groceries, utilities, and other essentials. We're seeing the cost of living skyrocket, while Social Security payments have barely budged in comparison. That's why this new piece of legislation could be a huge game changer for seniors. Senator Bernie Sanders, known for his passionate advocacy for workers' rights, seniors, and the marginalized, has stepped forward with a bill designed to finally address this issue. His Social Security Expansion Act, which just got approved, is aimed at increasing the benefits Social Security recipients receive. So, what exactly is in this bill? Well, first off, this isn't just some small increment or temporary bonus. The bill proposes a one-time, massive payment of $2,600 to seniors currently receiving Social Security. This would be a relief to many who are struggling financially right now. Imagine being behind on bills, worrying about mounting medical costs, or trying to pay for basic living expenses. This payment would give many people a much-needed financial cushion and could be used to pay off overdue expenses, catch up on mortgage or rent payments, or simply make life a little more manageable. But it doesn't stop there. In addition to the one-time payment of $2,600, this bill also includes a $200 increase every single month to Social Security payments for eligible recipients. Let's think about this for a moment. An additional $200 per month doesn't sound like much to someone who's not living paycheck to paycheck, but for seniors on a fixed income, it can make a huge difference. That's an extra $2,400 a year, and over time, it can help seniors pay for things like rising grocery costs, transportation, and even increasing healthcare premiums. For many, it could provide a little bit of financial security in a world where many feel they're just getting by. Now, you might be wondering, who qualifies for these extra benefits? Well, the good news is that if you're already receiving Social Security benefits, you could very well be eligible for both the $2,600 one-time payment and the additional $200 per month. To be eligible for the $2,600 one-time payment, you'd need to be 65 or older, as that's the primary group that this payment targets. However, if you're under 65 but receive Social Security due to a disability, you'll still be eligible for the $200 monthly boost. The good news is that this increase doesn't discriminate based on age or the type of Social Security benefits you're receiving. Whether you're a senior who worked your whole life and paid into Social Security, or someone receiving benefits due to a disability, you could see that $200 extra in your monthly payment. Just think about the impact this could have on millions of people. For many seniors living on Social Security, that $200 per month is the difference between being able to afford medicine or going without. It could mean being able to buy fresh groceries instead of just getting by with canned or frozen foods. It could mean a more comfortable life where they don't have to worry every month about how they're going to make ends meet. The additional $2,600 is like a bonus to help with immediate needs, a financial lifeline that could help seniors get out of debt or make major repairs to their homes or vehicles. It's a relief from the constant anxiety of living paycheck to paycheck, especially for seniors who have already given so much to the country over their lifetimes. But let's talk about why this bill is so important. It's not just about the financial boost. It's about addressing the broader issues surrounding the Social Security system. For decades, Social Security has been the primary source of income for millions of Americans, especially older Americans and people with disabilities. Yet, the system has not kept up with the cost of living. Inflation has outpaced the modest increase in Social Security payments, and there's been growing concern about the future of Social Security, especially with some lawmakers even suggesting cuts to the program. That's why this new bill is such a big deal. It's a bold step toward ensuring that seniors and disabled Americans get the benefits they need and deserve. The bill also sends a message to Congress and the rest of the nation: Social Security is not something that can be ignored. For far too long, we've seen attempts to cut funding to the program, to reduce benefits, and to privatize it. Bernie Sanders has been a strong voice against these attempts, and this bill is a way of pushing back and standing up for the people who rely on Social Security to survive. It's a recognition that the government has a responsibility to take care of its citizens, especially those who have worked hard their entire lives, and who now find themselves dependent on Social Security in their retirement years. But here's the thing: while this bill has passed in the Senate, it still has a long road ahead in Congress. It's not a done deal just yet. While there's a lot of public support for the bill, we need to make sure that lawmakers in the House and the Senate understand just how important this is. There are some who may have concerns about the cost of the bill, and that's where we come in. If we want to see this bill passed, we need to keep the pressure on. You can contact your representatives, let them know how important this bill is for seniors, and make sure they understand that these increases in benefits are necessary for millions of people who are struggling right now. It's important to remember that this bill is more than just a financial adjustment. It's a statement about the kind of society we want to be. Do we want to be a society that takes care of its elderly, its vulnerable, and its disabled, or do we want to be a society that leaves people behind once they've stopped working? The Social Security Expansion Act is a step in the right direction, but it's up to all of us to ensure it becomes a reality. So, if you're a senior, someone with a disability, or you know someone who is, make sure to pay attention to this bill. Share the news, and get involved in advocating for this important legislation. Talk to your lawmakers, write emails, call, or attend town hall meetings to make your voice heard. This is an issue that impacts millions of people, and we all need to work together to ensure it gets the attention it deserves. Keep an eye on the developments, because if this bill passes, it could bring real and meaningful change to the lives of so many people. And that's it for today's update. If you found this video helpful or informative, make sure to hit that like button and share it with your friends and family, especially those who could benefit from this legislation. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an important update on issues like this. I'll keep you all posted as we hear more about the progress of this bill and its impact on Social Security recipients across the country. Until next time, take care of yourselves, stay informed, and as always, thank you for watching.